best teams in Asia. And we certainly got that because in our group, Saudi Arabia exited in the last 16. Tajikistan, who people weren't very convinced about, were eliminated in the last 8. And we know Jordan went to the final of the Asian Cup. So in our group, we have 3 of the best teams in Asia. And they will all be very difficult games. There are no easy games for Pakistan. Even in the South, there are not easy games for us. We are a team, I think, that we are building. We are trying to build a new team, new system, new philosophy. And there are going to be games where we get beat, as we did with Saudi and Tajikistan. But there are some good points. Look at the game in Saudi, it's 90 minutes. It should have been 2-1. Farid scores the header, it's 2-1 after 15 minutes. We had 1 or 2 opportunities. And with Tajikistan, you know, we had a really bad day. And so you're going to have this, these growth periods where we're going to be good one day, not so good the next day. But we need consistency, and to have consistency, we need regular games. So we had planned for a camp in January, where we were going to go to Saudi Arabia. There were going to be 3 or 4 games, international games, friendlies, because as much as we can say how good we want to be, if we don't play games, it's very difficult. And so this is the big problem. And then you go back to my usual line, we need a league. Yes, we need a league where the players can play, because if we don't have a league, they don't get games. If they don't get games, they don't get experience. And the circle goes on. So this is, for me, the biggest problem. And yeah, some of you, yeah, coach, but you knew that before you came. It's not I'm not using an excuse. I'm just telling you factually. And unfortunately, when I say things like, I don't think we're going to go to the World Cup this time, some of you take that the wrong way. It's not me being defeatist, it's me being a realist. My target now, today, is to go to the Asian Cup. Okay? To do that, I need games. I need preparation camps. And the players that want to play. When that happens, I am going to take you to the Asian Cup like I did India. It took us 4 years to qualify for the Asian Cup. 4 years. We did it. Can we do it here? Yeah. If we have games for our players, if we have camps for our players, coaching, it doesn't happen overnight, but you've got to understand it's a process. So that's it. Okay, I think I spoke too much. Pakistani? When you say game, I don't understand. You mean game when they play with us? Yes and no. Yes, we have, if you look at in the Saudi game, we had some very good moments. There are some players who looked, okay, we got a chance here. Farid scores the header. I think it was 1-0 at the time. It's 1-1. It puts a little bit more pressure on them. So, yeah, but we lack experience. We didn't play very well with Tajikistan, and we saw what happened. So hopefully we will avoid this tomorrow. I think the guys are a little bit more motivated. Every camp that we have, we become a little bit better, and that's why we need more camps, more games. Assalamu alaikum. No. That's a good question. Look, honestly, I'm not looking at the World Cup. If you see what you need to go to the World Cup, and teams who are in a much better position than us are not going to World Cups, we focus, for me, let's qualify for the Asian Cup on a regular basis. And this is what I said to them in India. You've been to 2 Asian Cups. Both of them were invitational. When we qualified in 2015, it took us 2.5 years to qualify for this. So we've got to focus on dominating SAF region and then qualifying for the Asian Cup. If we are consistent in that, so the Asian Cup I think is every 3 years, no? If we are continuously 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, look at the teams that qualified for the World Cup from Asia. Same 6, 7 teams. Australia, Iran, South Korea, Japan, Saudi. Same 5, 6 teams. Why? Because they have professional leagues. They consistently qualifying for Asian Cups. They have experience behind under 23s, under 19s. And at the moment, we don't have that sort of capacity. So, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Well, we're going to park a double-decker bus in front of the goal, like that. Look, to answer your first question, I am only going to talk about players that are here, okay? I have about 50 names, diaspora players, who say they are interested to come and play for Pakistan, okay? Saying you want to play for Pakistan and coming to play for Pakistan is two different things. It's a long process, and some of the guys that I have spoken to have told me, well, you know, if this happens, if that happens, you know what? You stay home, and when you're ready, let me know. So right now, I'm only going to focus on the boys that are here, because they have done the legwork to be here. Okay? Thank you. Finished? Brilliant question. No, thank you. Okay, so here's the deal. If I could have 26 players every week for the next year, I wouldn't change any of them because of that reason, okay? But it's international football. We don't get that. We don't get time. We get 10 days. You know, when the diaspora players came the day before yesterday, they trained yesterday, they'll train today and play tomorrow. And if there are new players in that team, it's a problem, especially because we don't get other games, international games. So yes, it's very important. I would love to put a Pakistan national team in the Saudi league and use that as a club, and then add diaspora players to them. Those boys will have games, they will have experience, they will be training every day, they will be GPS'd, they will be everything. We can't do that at the moment, so.
Coach, one question for you.
No microphone for you, huh?
How you would define a good professional goal from the raw goal? We have conceded 6 goals, 6-1 against Tajikistan. So everybody knows you are a professional goal.
I'm not sure I like where this is going, but...
We are having a raw coach. Do you think we would have conceded, say, 10 goals?
Interesting question. Look, I'm not quite sure how to answer you. It is, if you had a raw coach, maybe you win. Who knows? I think with Tajikistan was a bad day for us. We didn't do the right thing, and I know some people are going to say, oh, you know, but the team is not... In that game, we had 7 diaspora players started the game. and they supposedly have the more experience than our players, more games, more training, more stuff. Why no one says that? 7 Diaspora played it, started that game. So I don't know if it's to do with a raw coach or a bad coach. I think it's more to do with preparation, time, and we don't get enough time. So, nice question though.
Last question. Well, coach, looking at the resources of the administration, do you think that Pakistan team is capable of playing the big games in the future?
Well, whether we like it or not, we are playing the big games in the future because we're going to play Jordan twice, and then we play Saudi, then we play Tajikistan, and then you have Asian Cup qualifiers, September, October, November. So, yeah, we have no choice. We have to try to manage with the resources that we have. I understand they're not the best, but we have to start somewhere. We cannot, Pakistan cannot be in the wilderness of football in Asia with a population of 250 million. And the reaction of the people here, I have traveled to many countries in the world, I never saw that kind of reaction to the win against Cambodia. So the love of the game is here in Pakistan for football. We now need to ignite it. I had hoped that all concerned parties above me had noticed what a reaction it was for the whole country, not inside and outside Pakistan. And we need to do something if we want our football to progress. I mean, football brings people together. It unites people, countries, and religions, and everything. So I think that the powers that be should start thinking about football as a way of betterment for Pakistan players and the Pakistan international scene. It's a win-win.
Thank you so much.
Great question.
Thank you so much. We have the head coach of Jordan football team, Al-Hussein Al-Mota, and the guy sitting next to the head coach will be the translator. So first of all, Al-Hussein Al-Mota. Al-Hussein Al-Mota. So first of all, he will make an opening statement, then the guy sitting next to the head coach will translate, and then we will go towards the question answers.
تمام. لو سمحت. شكرا. السلام عليكم. طبعا بالنسبة لنا احنا كمنتخب أردني المقابلة جدا مهمة بالنسبة لنا، باعتبار أنه عندنا طموح كبير أننا نتأهلوا للدور المقبل من تصفيات كأس العالم، وبالتالي أنا أعتقد أنها مقابلة ستكون صعبة وفي نفس الوقت مهمة بالنسبة لنا، والضغط يمكن أكبر سيكون يمكن على المنتخب الأردني أكثر منه على المنتخب الباكستاني.
Hello everybody. As Captain Hussein Ammouta said, this is going to be a very important match for the Jordan national team in order for us to make it to the next round of the qualification match.
أظن أن المقابلة تختلف يعني ما قدمه المنتخب الأردني في كأس آسيا يختلف على تصفيات كأس العالم. وطبعا يعني كل مقابلة لها ظروفها لا من ناحية المكان أو الزمان. هذه مقابلة يعني مغايرة تماما، وبالتالي أنا أعتقد أنه ستكون مقابلة يعني صعبة جدا أمام المنتخب الباكستاني، ويجب على المنتخب الأردني أن يقوم بمجهودات يعني كثيرة وكبيرة جدا على أساس أنه يفوز بالمقابلة.
Every match we have to play has its own circumstances in terms of when and where it's played. Obviously, this is going to be a very important and hard game for Jordan, and we're hoping the team can stay in the next level it was in the Asian Cup.
هو طبعا ليست يعني بالثقة الزائدة، ولكن احنا انتظرنا أن يلتحق جميع اللاعبين بالمعسكر اللي كان داخل في الأردن على أساس أننا ننتقل يعني بالمجموعة الكاملة فقط. لكن أنا أعتقد أنه مقابلة أمام باكستان ستكون مقابلة صعبة جدا.
No, it's not about having very high confidence. We were just waiting for the players playing abroad for all of them to come so it can be a full team when we arrive to Pakistan.
أكيد احنا عندنا ثقة في المجموعة على أساس أننا قادرين أننا على الأقل نلتحقوا بالمركز الثاني أو الأول. طبعا هذا كيطلب منا واحد المجهود اللي هو كبير وتركيز كبير. طبعا احنا من خلال يعني المشاركة ديالنا في كأس آسيا اكتسبنا الثقة ما بين اللاعبين أنفسهم، ما بين اللاعبين والمدربين، وتنظن أننا سنبني يعني ما تبقى من المقابلات الأربع مقابلات اللي هي متبقية على أساس أنه تكون عندنا ثقة كبيرة وتكون عندنا عزيمة أكثر. ولكن في الأخير يجب أن نبذل يعني المجهود الكبير على أساس أننا نفوز في المقابلات وأننا يعني نتواجد في الدور المقبل.
For sure, we have confidence that we will make it to the top of the group. We have 4 upcoming matches and we're hoping with them we can make it to first or second. We're going to build in the style and confidence we had in the Asian Cup to ensure we qualify for the next round.
طبعا يعني مع الاسف اننا وصلنا يوم امس متاخرين بالليل، لانه كان التاخر ديال الطائره تقريبا 3 ساعات، وبالتالي يعني صح وصلنا الساعه 11 بالليل 11 ونص يعني من المطار للفندق. طبعا دائما تبقى باكستان بلد يعني صديق وحبيب، وطبعا من اجمل البلدان اللي هي موجوده يعني في العالم. وطبعا انا اول حاجه كمغربي وحنا يعني كمنتخب او كبلد اللي هو الاردن تجمعنا يعني علاقات اول حاجه ديال الدين اللي هي مهمه جدا. وطبعا احنا يعني كل احترام للبلد اللي هو باكستان. طبعا المقابلة ستكون صعبة، المقابلة صعبة، لا توجد مقابلة كرة القدم اللي هي سهلة. طبعا دائما نتيجة المقابلة يعني عندها علاقة بالمجهود الذي يقوم به الفريق، لا من ناحية التقنية والتكتيكية ولا البدنية ولا الذهنية. إذا ما أردنا أن نفوز بالمقابلة يجب أن نبذل يعني واحد المجهود أكبر من اللاعبين ديال منتخب باكستان.
First of all, thank you for having us in your country. Unfortunately, our flight was delayed yesterday, so we arrived midnight to Pakistan. So we didn't get a chance to see much of your beautiful country. But as a Moroccan and a Jordanian team, Pakistan and its people are very, very dear to us. Obviously, it's not going to be an easy game at all. No football game is easy. I am just confident from the physical, tactical, every aspect of our team to work together to ensure we provide everyone with a very strong match.
شكرا على الإحساس ديالك الطيب. طبعا احنا مع الأسف أنه يعني المجموعة ديال اللاعبين يعني ما اجتمعت إلا يوم أمس عاد يعني اكتمل المجموعة ديالنا، وبالتالي انتقلنا بسرعة. طبعا نحن سنبني في التحضير للمقابلة على الثقة اللي اكتسبناها من خلال يعني تواجدنا بكأس آسيا. طبعا اللاعبين ولا الجهاز الفني الكل يعني حاس بالمسؤوليه على اساس انه هذه مقابله بالنسبه لنا حنايا مصيريه، يعني يجب ان نفوز بالمقابله. وبالتالي انا قلت قبل قليل انه الضغط موجود اكثر على المنتخب يعني الاردني. طبعا احنا تعودنا اننا نلعبوا تحت الضغط. تنتمنى انه الارضيه الملعب تساعد، على أنه الجو يساعد أيضا، على أساس أنه المقابلة يعني تلعب بعد الظهر. لكن احنا رغم هذه الظروف إن شاء الله سنقوم بمقابلة إن شاء الله ستكون يعني جيدة، والبحث على 3 نقاط ديال الفوز.
First of all, thank you very much for your wishes for the Asian Cup. The teams, the players and the coaches and officials will ensure to build on the confidence they had from the Asian Cup and place it on the match we have now. Despite the timing of the match and all the circumstances we have, we're going to put all this aside and ensure we play perfect football. Us as a team feel very responsible to ensure we get the 3 points we need. Sorry, can you ask your question again?
أنا أعتقد أنه المقابلات تختلف، يعني كل مقابلة لها ظروفها الخاصة. طبعا نوعية اللاعبين أو الطريقة اللي كيلعب بها الفريق الباكستاني مختلفة على يعني ما قدمناه أو المنتخبات اللي لعبناها في كأس آسيا. أنا أعتقد أنه يجب أن نحترم المنتخب الباكستاني، يجب أن نحترم الإمكانيات اللي موجودة عند اللاعبين، وأن نبذل يعني المجهودات اللي هي مطلوبة في كل مقابلة على أساس أننا نفوزوا في المقابلة. طبعا كل احترام، لكن هناك ضغط علينا احنا كبير على أساس أننا نفوزوا في المقابلة.
Of course, every game in football is different than any other game. The Pakistani team is different strategically to any team we played in Qatar. Of course, us as the Jordan team, we have massive respect for your team and players, and we will ensure to put all the needed effort to get the points we want from this game.
موسى التعميري موجود معنا، طبعا يعني من اللاعبين المميزين صحيح، وطبعا نحن دائما ما نساند أي لاعب عربي مسلم يعني يجتهد ويتميز يعني في الدوريات يعني الأوروبية الكبيرة، كلنا يعني كنساندوه وتنحبوه. تنتمنى أنه اليوم الغد يكون يعني تهو في الموعد ديالو أنه يقدم يعني مقابلة يعني مطلوبة ويساعد الفريق ديالو على الفوز أول حاجة. وتنتمنى أنه الجمهور الباكستاني اللي يكون حاضر لأنه يستمتع في المقابلة يعني ما بين إخوة مسلمين، وإن شاء الله تكون يعني الروح الرياضية حاضرة، والفائز سنهنئه في آخر المقابلة.
Musa, first of all, thank you for your comments on Musa. He is indeed with us here in Pakistan. Obviously, as a coach, we are very proud when we have a Muslim and Arab player who is making it to high ranks in football, and we are proud of him very much. We hope he delivers the football everybody is expecting from him tomorrow, if he plays.
أنا أعتقد أنه الكرة إجمالا يعني في آسيا تطورت بشكل يعني ملموس يعني ما قامت به يعني البلدان مثل كوريا، اليابان. صحيح يعني التجارب اللي هي ناجحة جدا. طبعا بالنسبة لباكستان صحيح أنا كنعرف على أنه كرة القدم ليست الرياضة الأولى. أظن أن الكريكيت هي الأولى first sport here in cricket. أنا أعتقد أنه يجب على المسؤولين وعلى على الرياضة، خاصة يمكن وزارات الشباب أو الرياضة، أنها تستثمر يعني في أول حاجة في تهيئة الملاعب. أنا أظن أول حاجة الملاعب القرب، أوكي، اللي كتكون قريبة من الأحياء الشعبية، على أساس أنه يكون هناك يعني ممارسة يومية لكرة القدم. أظن الاستثمار من ناحية حتى المادية يعني مساندة يعني الأندية والمنتخبات، وتنظن أنه في ظرف 10 15 سنة 20 سنة ممكن أنه يكون منتخب باكستاني قوي اللي ممكن أنه ينافس في الدوريات يعني القارية والعالمية.
Obviously, football in Asia in general has developed very much in the past couple of years. As you may know, football is not the main sport here. It's cricket, if we're correct. However, we believe if the right people in place, the people in charge of Pakistani football, the people in charge in the country, need to invest a lot of money and effort to ensure the best pitches, the best investment opportunities. So in the next 10, 20 years, Pakistani football will reach the level you guys are expecting it to reach. And also to ensure that you have the correct development programs and the correct coaches in place to reach that level in football.
Last question.
Tell us please something about football played in your country, Jordan, after you reached the final, after you defeated the best team in Asia, you managed to the final. Now, do you think that football in Jordan is now the most favorite game, or tennis still is there?
This is a difficult question. أنا أعتقد على أنه في الأردن يعني كرة القدم يعني تعاني من قلة الإمكانيات، أوكي، لكن مع هذا الإنجاز اللي تحقق يعني قبل تقريبا شهرين، نظن أنه المسؤولين في الأردن يعني بدأوا يعني في الاستثمار في كرة القدم، وكنتمنى أنه يعني لكل اهتمام كيف ما قلنا يعني بالملاعب اللي قلت قبل قليل، الملاعب، تكوين المدربين، وطبعا يعني التعامل بطريقة احترافية لا في الأندية ولا في المنتخبات. تنظن أنا يعني هذه هي الشروط الثلاثة اللي كتخلي أنه كرة القدم تكون في أي بلد تكون يعني متطورة.
Football is, despite circumstances we have in Jordan in football, we believe football is still the main sport. As we talked about before about Pakistan, we just need to invest correctly in our infrastructure and in our coaches to ensure football, Jordan keeps that high level of football in our country. Obviously our results in the Asian Cup have made a difference, so accordingly we have to continue to build on that.
Thank you so much.
شكرا لكم.
Thank you very much.